Hi there, this is Dave from Motels. Some time ago, Patrick Rao did a story on how he would outfit a new Dodge Charger EV to fit his tastes. And now I'm here to do the same, and my tastes are very different because, as you can see, I'm older than he is. And in addition, I live in a fairly crowded suburban area. So how would I outfit my Charger? The Charger that I would look at would really be realistically at this point a Daytona RT with all-wheel drive, which means that you get full traction on takeoff, which means it feels slightly less thrilling than when you can spin the rear tires, but on the other hand, you are objectively faster. So let's price it out. We see that the base price was $61,000 a moment ago, but when I clicked on white paint, which is the free one, suddenly price goes up to $64,000. And the reason why is because this includes the sun and sound package with glass roof. That sounds like two different things, but if we skip down here to the sun and sound package, we see that it's a glass roof and the Alpine 18-speaker audio. Now, much as I would love this orange color, I don't think that I want to spend the extra, roughly $3,800 on it. So I'm going to go down here to one of the only free colors, white or black. It's tempting to get the orange. It truly is. That is a beautiful color. So that's $800 plus whatever extra speeding tickets I get. Let's make it white. Always liked white. You can always see your white car. Let's see. So now we're back at the base $61,590. That includes destination. What about the wheels? Black wheels, white car. Let's see, all these 20-inch wheels. Am I really going to need 20-inch wheels? And ooh, look at that. $1,000 to go up to 20-inch wheels. That's not too bad. But the Baltic brings us up by $5,000. That's probably not going to happen. And for the tires, I think I do want to have the most sidewall I can get, so that's the 55, because again, old, probably not going to make full use of the car suspension on the 45 or the 40 profile tires, but I will definitely feel it in the jiggles. So let's see, interior, I've got my choice of black or black. Ooh, just like Henry Ford would want. Oh gosh, I'd really love those red seats, but what is going on here? When I choose the regular black seats, it's $61,590. When I choose red, it says plus $495, but I go up by $7,000 somehow. Well, I would love the red seats, but I don't want to pay that much for them. Unless, yes, I do want a navigation system. A phone is not enough. Nav system's the way to go. And that's already it for most of the car. Well, I definitely want the all-weather interior package. How about the Plus group? This is pretty cool. I like the idea of the 16-inch driver's display. Oh, the head-up display. Those things are very handy. Once you start using those, you never want to go back. The better security alarm. Better tires, presumably. Yeah, I'd say this is where I'm going to call me crazy, and I know that this shames the concept of the Roadrunner and the 340 Duster, but with all these goodies, I'm going to have to say add, because I think it would make my having the car a nicer experience, even for that $5,000 that I wouldn't spend on the fancier wheels. So let's get that. And now I'm thinking $600 I can probably buy all-weather mats. I'm not really going to use the trunk mat ever. Don't need sill guards. Okay, so there we go. And what have we got? No manual transmission, so I can't order that. Toyota has a manual transmission emulator in their car. Feels just like a real stick shift, I'm told, but this isn't a Toyota in any way. They don't actually sell it. Paint protection film sounds interesting, but yeah, I'm going to let the paint take its chances. I have had good luck with Mopar's paint. I really have. That is a decent amount of money. Now, I have heard of them going down. Let's see what actually matches. Here's one that really matches, except it's black. I just don't want a black car. I know that I'm unusual in this. I don't really like the look. Here's one that sort of fits, but without my luxury package. I'm just curious to see how much this would cost me. So this is the basic bottom of the line for this car. And keep in mind that the RT is probably not going to be the bottom of the line. I strongly suspect that there will be another electric Charger below it at some point. So it does have optional equipment. So I'm guessing that once they start selling these without the stage 1 package, it will drop by 1600, and that there will then be another budget car. So I would figure that at some point these are going to end up at about, I would guess, a list price of a bit over 50,000. So we can visit the dealer website and see if they have anything on sale. Here's the car. Yep, there we go. There's already a rebate of $6,500 on every Charger. So the Charger that I set up, that was $66,000 if we go back far enough. So there's a $6,500 rebate on this. So that brings us to $60,085, and I'm pretty sure I could get a dealer to knock off $10 to make it under $60,000. Still a decent amount of money for a car, but it's not a Tesla, so it will probably have somewhat better reliability, and the sides won't fall off, and it won't decide that it only wants to drive into the opposing traffic lane or run somebody over or hit a school bus. So these are all pluses, and it does come with an awful lot of stuff. Adaptive cruise control with traffic stop and go, so it can come to a full stop and then go again. Always handy for when you're sitting in traffic for too long. Basically, it's got a lot of decent toys in it. I still like my $5,000 luxury package. Like I said, once you have a head-up display, you just don't want to go back to just the dashboard anymore. But still, this is a more reasonable price, $55,000. And the main thing about the Charger, if you're comparing it to a Tesla, you've got a few other advantages. And one of them, not getting into Elon Musk at all, but one advantage is that the Tesla, the inside always reminds me of the old 1960s Ramblers that were really stripped down. The inside of the Charger looks like a luxury sports car. And it's got all the physical controls that you would want. It's a traditional car, and it's designed to feel like a real muscle car with a gasoline engine. You don't get that on the Teslas, and to a degree, it's kind of lacking from the other electric cars too. So they really made an effort on this to make it comfortable for us old farts who are used to gasoline internal combustion engines, but who are willing to try something new now and then. So that's how I would order the Charger RT, but what I would probably do, and I hate to say this, is I would probably wait to see what the next model is that they come out with, and see if, for example, they do a plain rear-wheel drive model, because I'll be honest, around here there ain't that much snow. I would want 4 doors. I'm not as flexible as I used to be. I love the styling of the 2-door, but I think I could live with the 4-door and being able to get in and out easier. So that is the Charger that I would really buy. So that's it for me. I hope that you're not too disappointed in my personal tastes. If I was 20 years younger, or still had the reflexes of when I was 20 years younger, man, I would be out after that Scat Pack, and I'd be loading it up with performance goodies. When you live in New Jersey, on the eastern part of New Jersey, you're really not going to be using the full power or the full handling of your car all that often, and it would probably just annoy me. Oh man, I've had cars where I was banging around town that had far more power and handling than I could possibly use, and it was just frustrating. And I discovered that when you're coming out of the tolls in a Corvette, everybody will swerve to be in front of you and make sure that you can't actually use your Corvette as a Corvette. And I'm pretty sure that Viper owners have the same issue. Yeah, I would go for the cheap version because it's still really damn fast. I mean, it would still be faster than the fastest gasoline power car I've ever owned, I believe. I think it would be enough. Don't forget to go back and look at our article where Patrick Rowell took a look, and he made his choices, and he used to be a real racing car driver. So for him, performance is king. And I'll see you soon.